we're going to talk about inserting text on an image, over an image actually, a text layer over an image layer to be precise. I love doing this because there's so much control involved. The image you're looking at right now is the old World Trade Towers. I took that picture around 1987 at a bitter, windy, cold day, and I'm reflecting the buildings off a big sculpture by James Rosati between the two buildings. To get that reflection, which is right here, which is so critical, I had to lie flat on my back for about a half hour in really icy temperatures. So let's insert some text on that image so other viewers can know immediately what this is all about. So the first thing you do is go over to the toolbar and left click on the horizontal type tool. And then you can take it down here and you can drag a tool box holding down your left clicker, and you let go, and there is your toolbox. And then we'll go up here and choose a type, let's say 14 points. And we're going to call this World Trade Towers. Okay? But look, what happened? We have tiny, tiny little lettering. I don't get it. Do you? Let's see what we can do here. Let's go to the Move tool. It's almost impossible to see. Let's go see how big an image we're dealing with. We go to Image Size, and it's 15 inches wide, almost 16, by 23 high. And that's why a typeface looks so small. Resolution of 400. Well, the most a printer can do is 360, so we'll put that in. That'll make it a tiny bit smaller. But now we have to increase the size. Well, first I have to click on the text, and then we have to make sure we're on the layer for the type. And then here we are, and we have to select the type. That's with a left click. Drag your left clicker over there. And let's put in, I'm guessing, 100 points. Oh, wait a minute. We have to go back and make sure that's inserted properly. 100 points. World Trade Towers. Good except for a misspelling. Let's get rid of that E. All right. Now, let's suppose I want to move that to a different position in the photograph, maybe on the top. Well, you click the Move tool over on your toolbar. Then you can click that and just drag it wherever you want. Okay, that looks good. Now, to make it more visible, I would like to add a drop shadow. So to do that, you go over here on the panel group and go down to FX, okay, which is layer style. Click on that, and you have various blending options, and way down the bottom is drop shadow. Okay, up comes a panel, and we have opacity. Well, we'll make that 100% to make it really strong. I don't want to use global light, I want to use directional light. And the distance of the shadow, you can see here, you see this box over on the right, that shows you how these various parameters are going to work. That's good, I like that. And of course you can also see it up here. It really highlights the type. So let's just click OK on that. Next, I would like to tell the viewers that this is a sculpture by James Rosati. Well, let's see. We need another text box. We're going to click on the text icon with our left mouse, and we're going to drag a box over here like that. And there's our cursor, and I have it already picked up as a copy and paste, so I'm going to paste Ideogram by James Rosati. Okay. Now that's way too big, so first I'm going to take the comma out. I don't need that. Then I'm going to make this a lot smaller, maybe 12 point. Let's see. Well, no, that's way too small. Well, how about 24 point? No, how about 36 point? That looks pretty good. I'm going to click on the foreground color panel and go over to the white corner here and click on that. Okay, and so it's black here. It's always the opposite, so I know it'll be white. And let's see what happens. Yeah. So I would like to put that on the sculpture to make it really stand out. Okay, I'm going to bring this over here, and then I'm going to twist this whole box around. You can do that. See, when you go up here, you can shrink it, pull it in, or if you get that curve there, you can twist it around. And I'm going to try and make it parallel to this edge here in a sculpture. Okay. Then I go back to my Move tool, and I'm going to drag this over here like that. Okay, and we can use the arrow key on the keypad. And I see I'm still off a little bit, so let me just bring that back slightly. Okay, go back to the Move tool to deselect, and there we have it. People will know that is Sculpture Ideogram by James Rosati. Now what I haven't done is shown you all the incredible variety of type faces we have here. I went over to my type tool and clicked on the type here, and we get a box. And then I can go up to my options bar, and we can see the type faces. Look at that. Wow. Just about anything you would like. You just click on it. Well, first you have to highlight whatever type you want to change. So you highlight it with a left click, as long as you're on the type tool here, and you're within the type box. You can left click on it, drag it across, go to your type selection list, and drop in a new type. You can have all kinds of type effects, bold, italic, etc., and what you're used to. The numbers of points, and again, remember, the key here is to know first you should go into image and then come down to image size. But once we're out of the type box, it'll show up. You need to know, let me get out of here just so you can see it, image size. Once again, 16 by 23. That's a big piece of canvas. So your type has to be relatively large. Okay. And then, of course, you can change your typeface colors by going down to the color panel.